Now on CoastTV News.
A raccoon-related health warning for parts of Sussex County. What to know after rabies was found in Ellendale. Changes on the table in Lewes, from banning dogs on the beach to extra living spaces. What city officials are considering for the community.
Thursday starts off a bit foggy, but it's Friday morning with our red alert day that we need to talk more about.
This is CoastTV News at 11.
Good evening, and thank you so much for being here. I'm Christina DiRobertis. Our top story tonight, a rabies warning from the Delaware Division of Public Health. DPH says 2 rabid raccoons were found in Ellendale recently. Health officials urging anyone in the area who believes they may have been bitten, scratched, or had any contact with raccoon saliva since mid-November should contact the Division of Public Health for their rabies program immediately. And DPH said letters will be sent out to people living in the affected area. Here's a look at that area on your screen. It's near Reynolds Pond Road in Ellendale. And a reminder, if you see a wild animal that appears sick or is acting unusual, you should not approach the animal. You should reach out to DenRec. To Lewes now, where accessory dwelling units have been a hot topic recently. Tonight, the Lewes Planning Commission decided to leave residency requirements as they are for those ADUs. The city was considering changing the bylaws to require the owner of an ADU to have permanent residence on the property, but that rule not going into effect now.
The commissioners decided that they felt that the ordinance as written was fine, that it hadn't given enough time to, it's only been in effect for 15 months. They wanted to give enough time, more time to see if it is going to be effective, if it's going to encourage workplace housing to develop in the city of Lewes.
Also in Lewes, rules for dogs on the beach were up for discussion today. The city's ad hoc committee looked at a proposal to ban dogs during the entire summer season at guarded beaches to minimize confusion. But CoastTV reporter Elisa Weber shows us dog owners in Lewes have different opinions about the potential rule change.
If you bring your 4-legged friend to the beach in Lewes during the summertime, listen up. According to current city rules, right now dogs on leashes are allowed before 8 a.m. and after 6:30 p.m. But a proposed ordinance looks to ban dogs during the entire summer in restricted areas, which the city says are beaches with lifeguards.
If they ban dogs during the season or while there are lifeguards on duty, that's something I couldn't even argue with or be upset about. It's a public beach, and a dog can always be a liability or to someone a menace or a nuisance.
The city says this is to eliminate confusion and prevent dog waste from being left on the beach. But dog owners like Wayne Monroe are not happy with the possible restriction.
Well, dogs are important for me to be on the beach. That's why I'm in Lewes. I've looked around a lot of different areas in the past.
The city did emphasize that dogs would be allowed on beaches where lifeguards do not patrol, but of course they must be on a leash. A potential change for 4-legged friends in the first town in the first state. For CoastTV News, I'm Elisa Weber.
Let's take a live look outside now into the Dover area and turn it over to our first alert chief meteorologist, Paul Williams. Paul, it's going to be nice tomorrow, right?
Yeah, not nicer than it has been. It's going to be much milder for sure. And tomorrow's going to be kind of a setup day for the rain and the not so great weather we expect specifically for Friday morning. But Thursday's, that's going to be a keeper, actually. 39 degrees right now, so the chill is still definitely in the air for us in Lewes with temperatures in the 30s. We're going to stay in the upper 30s overnight with increasing cloud cover. Now, as you take a look at what's happening with live radar, we're looking pretty clear at this particular juncture. And we anticipate that it's going to continue to stay a bit breezy. We have wind advisories in effect for places like Rehoboth, Midway, Lewes, as well as Dewey Beach. But then as far as the water is concerned, we have gale wind warnings in effect. Now, the gale wind warning is talking about 45 mile per hour wind gusts. But as far as the land mass is concerned, we're watching out for about 30 miles per hour. We're expecting the water away from the beach and away from Highway 1. Once again, we're looking at gale wind warnings at about 45 mile per hour winds. And then to the south, we have gale wind watches that have now been updated to a gale wind warning there as well. And we're looking for basically a range between 40 to 50 mile per hour winds circulating around the entire Delmarva Peninsula for the rest of the night. Now, for tonight, we are expecting a chance of fog to develop, but that rain and that wind is on the way here. And we'll talk about the timing of that more so for Thursday night going into Friday in a moment. Till then, back to you.
Thank you, Paul. Well, President Trump delivered an address to the nation from the White House tonight, but before that address, the president was here on Delmarva, traveling to Dover Air Force Base for a dignified transfer, honoring 2 National Guard members who were killed in an attack in Syria. The National Guard has identified the servicemen as Sergeant William Howard and Sergeant Edgar Torres Tovar. During the dignified transfer, flagged draped cases are carried from the aircraft to the base mortuary, where the fallen service members will be prepared for their final resting place. Also making national headlines today, it's the 5th day of the manhunt for the Brown University shooter, and Providence police don't know the identity of the person of interest in this case. 2 students were killed, 9 others were injured on Saturday at the mass shooting there at Brown University. Colin Jeffrey brings us the latest on the investigation.
Not every case is a case that can be solved quickly.
On day 5, since a mass shooting left 2 Brown University students dead and 9 others injured, officials are still working to identify the person who pulled the trigger.
A person's going to get caught. We're going to do our job, and we're not going to stop until we do.
Providence police confirmed Wednesday that eyewitness accounts of the gunman involved matched the description of the person of interest. They also released a map showing the streets where the person of interest was on Saturday.
The green area, that's color, that's when we have confirmed where the subject was prior to the shooting. The red areas, we have also confirmed that that's the immediate area where he left after the shooting.
As for who was inside the Barris and Holly building when the shooting unfolded, campus officials say a voluntary study session was underway, so names were not recorded.
It was a study session. Had it been a final exam, we'd have a roster, we'd have handed it over.
Police say it's still unknown if the person of interest is affiliated with Brown University.
But it's unknown to us where this person works. It's unknown to us if he was an affiliate of Brown.
Yet, some good news in the case. A 3rd shooting victim was released from the hospital on Wednesday.
The parents that I spoke with today all reported that their kids were improving.
6 survivors remain hospitalized. I'm Colin Jeffrey reporting.
We are just getting started. Coming up next, we take a look at some of your holiday decorations in today's Holiday House from Rehoboth Beach, and we have a good one tonight. You'll want to see it. But first, a holiday thank you. How Purdue Farms showed appreciation for first responders in Wycomico County today. And coming up, Paul Williams is in the Coast TV First Alert Weather Center with your full forecast after this.
Now, there's a decent chill that's still in the air for tonight. Now, and tonight's immediate concern is probably going to be dense fog, which I'm going to show you with a specialized map that we have developed just for tracking the fog, which is a cloud on the ground. But then I want you to really concentrate on what I'm talking about as pertains to Friday morning, because that's where we have a red alert morning because of the wind and the rain that we expect. In Lewes, 39 degrees. Winds are calm for right now. And we're looking at it staying in the upper 30s with mainly clear skies throughout a good portion of the evening hours. 31 degrees right now temperature-wise in Redding, as well as Bridgeville, 31 in Gumboro, as well as Delmar, and we're at 32 degrees currently in Willards. But we're feeling pretty much close to the temperatures right now. Here's a look at our concern for fog. Now, starting at 1 o'clock in the morning, we'll start seeing that fog fall from the north to the south. But look at how significant the fog is going to be at about 5:30 when folks are going to start getting out and about, starting the morning commute. 1/10 of a mile, that's almost basically no visibility. But that's for the beach communities and inland communities. Now, it's going to stay clear in Fenwick Island, Ocean City, and Berlin. But other than that, it's going to stay pretty much enveloped until 8 o'clock for just about everybody, with the exception of those locations. Now, it'll begin to burn off and move out of the way by mid-morning, 11 o'clock, just before lunchtime, but that's primarily it. Cloud cover is going to thicken as well. Things to keep in mind, it's going to become very breezy for us. I mean, we're looking at wind advisories for Lewes, Midway, those areas, watching out for about 30 to 35 mile per hour winds. That also affects the folks that are along Highway 26, as well as Camp Barnes Road, Bayville, Fenwick Island, South Bethany, Ocean View. And then out in the waters, it's really going to be churning significantly because the gale winds are going to push the waves with 45 mile per hour wind gusts here. And we've been upgraded to a gale wind warning for Ocean City down towards Chincoteague because we were under a watch initially. Now it's been upgraded to a warning. So now everybody's getting in on the 45 mile per hour wind party, so to speak. Trough is going to be to our west and high pressure behind it. So the winds being our primary concern, we want to track what's going to happen with the winds. So for right now, we're looking relatively light. For Friday, that's when the winds begin to kick in. Right after midnight, we see the winds coming out of the south at 37 miles per hour. Then look at this, by 6 o'clock in the morning when everybody wakes up, this is when we're expecting the worst of the weather to hit. And the winds coming out of the south at 46 to near 50 miles per hour in some of our models. That's significant. By lunchtime, we're going to see it back off to maybe 30 here, but still near 40 near Milton around lunchtime. And then winds pick right back up again when they move more zonal from the west to the east by the Friday evening. Now, as far as the skyline is concerned, Thursday is going to be we're going to hold serve on Thursday, but Friday we see those isolated thunderstorms popping through early. And the amount of rain that we anticipate will range between a ½ inch to about a full inch. With that being said, here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Remember, a red alert day for Friday morning.
All right, thank you again, Paul. Purdue Farms marked the holiday season today by showing appreciation for first responders in Wycomico County. Associate volunteers distributing 1,000 chicken roasters to 16 agencies serving the county. The meals went to law enforcement, firefighters, dispatchers, and support staff who continue working through the holidays.
It feels personal, to be giving back in this way and showing thanks and appreciation for those who work tirelessly 24/7 to keep this community safe.
And this all happened at the Wycomico County Sheriff's Office. Purdue says the effort is meant to support first responders and their families during the holidays. Coming up in sports tonight, highlights on the courts, a cross-state battle in Berlin. And coming up, a new healthcare campus coming soon to Millsboro. What that facility will offer up next.
This is Coast TV News at 11.
On your screen now is the area where BB Healthcare is expanding off of Route 113 between Sheep Pen Road and Route 20 with a new health campus in Millsboro. Community leaders and BB Healthcare gathered in Millsboro today to break ground on that new health campus. Coast TV reporter Nicole Richter shows us why people say this project matters.
1, 2, 3.
Shovels hit the dirt as BB Healthcare broke ground in Millsboro. The new facility on Sheep Pen Road near the new bypass will include a hybrid freestanding emergency department with pediatric emergency rooms, walk-in care, imaging services, and more.
It is absolutely fabulous because we need new medical facilities.
BB leaders say the expansion to Millsboro helps cut down travel times, as BB's closest emergency and specialty care centers are in Lewes and Frankfort.
I think anytime you have to wait to get into a hospital or a doctor's office, it's not a good thing. So I think it'll help out.
Millsboro is growing, and BB and people who live here say the need for healthcare grows too.
Everybody realizes there's a lot of people moving into Sussex County. And with that, there has been a shortage of everything, including medical especially. And anywhere BB can expand, I'm more than happy about it.
BB says construction will move forward in phases for the next 18 months. But as of right now, they do not have a completion date.
What's an empty piece of land today, BB says it will soon become a new healthcare hub, bringing medical care closer to home for people living in this area. In Millsboro, I'm Nicole Richter, Coast TV News.
Now, Tidal Health also broke ground in Millsboro between the intersection of Route 113 and Route 20 in July. Tidal Health says it's their largest non-hospital facility, offering 12 different services, some including primary care and general surgery. This does bring us to our Coast TV poll tonight. We're asking, how far do you usually travel to get health care? Let's look at the results now. 33% under 15 minutes. 40% though say between 15 or 30 minutes. 24% say more than 30 minutes. A pretty good mix there, but let us know how far you travel. Go to coasttv.com or use our mobile app.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studio.
What's going on, sports fans? We head to the courts for basketball action on Delmarva.
The Stephen Decatur Seahawks at home hosting the Arcadia Firebirds. We start things off with Jordan Cropper passing to Shane Tull, and he nails the three for the first points of the game. Jonathan Purnell fights through the defense, makes a move, and scores the mid-range jumper. Jordan Cropper gets the ball to Travar Cropper in the corner, and he knocks it down from Tripletown. Arcadia up 21-16 after one. Firebirds start the second like they ended the first with another 3-ball, this time from Rashawn Pettit. The Seahawks 3 is no good, but the ball gets to Caden Sharkey, who scores the easy layup. Purnell drives to his right, puts up the shot and scores, gets fouled. Second half, Toll gets the block and turns it into points, getting the ball to Pettit, who scores the layup. Cropper gets the steal and turns it into his first of many slams of the night. Toll tries to back down his defender, puts up the shot, misses, but Cropper is there for the putback dunk. Final second of the third, Cropper steps back from deep and nails the 3. Firebirds up 58-50 going into the fourth. Cropper to Cropper connection to start the fourth. Travar gets the steal off the backboard to Jordan for the big throwdown. Final seconds of the game, Cropper puts the icing on the Arcadia win with another dunk, and the Firebirds come out on top, 79-62.
That all for sports. Have a great night, everybody.
Take a look at your forecast, your Bay forecast. We're looking for warm, mild conditions for Thursday. Then we're looking for a red alert morning time and a chance of thunderstorms and 45-mile-per-hour winds.
We salute Constance Speak, a law enforcement pioneer whose years of service continue to shape and strengthen the Dewey Beach Police Department. Since taking command as chief, she has led with transparency, integrity, and an unwavering commitment to the town's residents, businesses, and visitors. We honor Chief Speak for her leadership, her example, and her steadfast service to Dewey Beach.
Spicer Brothers and CoastTV are honoring military persons and first responders serving Delmarva. If you have a family member, friend, or community member that you would like to nominate for a CoastTV salute, go to coasttvsalutes.com.
The holiday season, it's here, and so is the return of our holiday house. So let's check out what we have tonight. This picture, some decorations from Lori Hitchings in Rehoboth Beach. It looks like some crab cages with the lights on them. I love that. That is so Delmarva. Thank you, Lori, for sharing your picture, and we want to see how you're decking the halls too. So send us your pictures, or you can send videos too. Just go to coasttv.com/holidayhouse. We might show them here on TV. And we are so grateful this time of year and for collecting donations for Bless Our Children. The campaign ensures that all children on Delmarva get a gift on Christmas morning through nonprofits on the peninsula. And here's a look at some of the people making that happen.
We really want to thank the businesses, groups, and individuals who have stepped up to the Shell Brothers Challenge of donating at least $1,000 to the Bless Our Children campaign.
Here's the Shell Brothers Honor Roll in order of amounts given in increments of $1,000.
Friends and family of Captain Bob's Oyster Roast.
In loving memory of Stacy Dorsch. Atlantic Community Thrift Shop.
Boggs Disharoon Post number 123.
Ocean City Elks Lodge number 2645.
Clark & Sons Garage Doors.
James Maloney.
Eastern Shore Corvette Club Incorporated. Cape Henlopen Elks 2540.
Seaboard Billboard Boat.
In memory of Carolyn Lehman Johnson.
Right Locations, Inc.
Pat Littleton and Steve Rosenberry.
Michael and Nancy West.
General Refrigeration Company.
Faculty and staff of Wicomico County Public Schools.
Edward Jones Office of Melinda Tingle.
Sons and Daughters of Italy of Ocean City Lodge number 2474.
Tony Tank Tribe number 149.
Midway Par 3.
Inspiration Health Services LLC. Sugar and Gas Home and Comfort Products.
Donna Sackett and John Parker.
M.R. Ducks.
Bunting and Murray Construction.
Apgar Turf Farm Inc.
Chesapeake Urology. Doctors Mark Edney, Mark Shimko, Alyssa Gracely, and Jason Smith.
CJ's Beach Space.
In honor of Bill Hickman.
Peninsula Imaging LLC.
Painting in America Made Great Again. Earl Johnson Painting.
In memory of Jean G. and John D. Henry.
Mr. and Mrs. R. Dean Goldsboro.
Evergreen Lodge number 153.
Janosic Family Charitable Foundation Fund.
Emery's General Service of Millsboro.
Willard's Lions Club. Sean Knoll Ways Limitless Worldwide.
Wheels That Heal Car Club.
Chesapeake Waste Industries.
Wicomico Lodge number 91 AF and AM.
Rotary International Lewes Rehoboth Beach Rotary Club.
Preston Gromark FS.
Pocomoke Elks Lodge number 1624.
American Legion Cinnapunxon Post number 166.
Fillmore Day Real Estate Services LLC.
Accurate Termite and Pest Control.
Delaware Improved Order of Red Men and Degree of Pocahontas.
Idlewild Brewerton Club,
Hawker's Supermarkets,
DJ VO Entertainment,
Murray's Residential Service, Dennis and Barbara Murray,
Alan Corman and Son, Inc.,
Antique Alley of Bridgeville in memory of Ron Hatfield,
Eastern Shore Auctions by Willie Benton,
ASAP Pumping and ASAP Total Disposal,
Absolute PDR, Dwayne and Brandy Geis,
David and Luis,
Tylerton Church, Inc., Contractors for a Cause,
Queen City Elks Lodge number 1051,
AccuTrench Contracting, LLC,
IV Solutions,
Terra Firma of Delmarva Paving,
Crowley Associates Realty, Inc.,
ABC Refrigeration, Inc. of Bishopville, Maryland,
BYOC Build Your Own Cookie, Shinkatig and West OC,
Corrado Construction Company,
the Caronville Foundation,
Tops Cutoff DJ Services and Recording Studio,
Redmond of Delaware Orphans Board,
HVAC Services Unlimited, Inc.,
Shore Fund Tractor Pullers,
Eastern Shore Region Antique Automobile Car Club, Harry and Jenny Davis,
Collins Wharf Sod,
Brittany McKinley, in loving memory of Ava Lee Quinn, Jim and Nancy McKinley,
Missionary Baptist Church,
Selbyville Elks Lodge, number 2173,
King Crop Insurance in memory of Bonnie King,
Sons of the American Legion, number 123, Richard Jordan, in memory of Maurice and Pearl Jordan,
Liberty Concrete and Home Enhancements LLC,
Chris Contracting, Inc.,
Dagsboro Paint and Wallpaper,
in memory of Cecily Witt,
Dance Conservatory and Ballet Theater of Dover,
O.T. Beauchamp Jr., American Legion Post 94,
Lewes Rehoboth Moose Lodge 646,
Hastings Marine Construction,
June and John Lewis Jr.,
Paula Kelly of Elite Lending Services LLC, Don and Stephanie McIntaffer,
Delmarva Art and Wool Expo,
Towers Concrete Products Inc.,
G.R. Campbell Construction,
Allen Lions Club,
Zion Church of Salisbury Women of Faith,
Coastline Sunrooms and Awnings,
The Riverside Grill,
Pools, Pavers, and more,
Harborside Bar and Grill,
Bob Willie and Sons Inc.,
Hickman Beach Plaza,
Preston R. Smith Plumbing and Heating,
Rich and Karen Gollin,
American Legion Nanacoke Squadron number 6,
Historical Vintage Car Club of Delaware Incorporated,
B&R Auto Parts Inc.,
Joan W. Jenkins Foundation Incorporated,
Jolly Roger Amusement Parks,
Mike Singleton and Sons Pest Control Company,
Mount Zion Holiness Church Inc.,
Paul Morin's Floor and Wall Design,
R.D. Greer and Sons Co.,
Shore United Bank, Michael Christian, Realtor with Coldwell Banker Realty,
Holly Lake Campsites and Holly Lake Grill,
Paradise Plumbing Incorporated,
Daisy's Well Drain,
Coastal Towing and Auto Repair Lewis,
Murray Sod Farm,
Monell and Sons Trucking Incorporated,
Donna Dorman Adams,
Burrs Logistics,
Seascape Property Management, in memory of Sam Ellers Jr.,
Johnson's Seed and Feed,
Reynolds Excavating Inc., in memory of Granville and Joanne Trimper,
Cheryl, Gary, and Boys,
Maddox Brothers Trucking Inc.,
Black Gold Farms,
in memory of Richard and Helen Webb,
Bethel Community Church, Millsboro, Delaware,
Chuck and Shirley Buchanan,
in loving memory of Noah, Catherine, and Martha Hopkins,
Classic Cakes of Salisbury, Japanesque,
Odd Fellows Lodge, Georgetown,
Salem Church Inc., American Legion Auxiliary Cinnapunxet Unit number 166,
Jefferson, Urian, Doane, and Sterner, PA,
Timothy and Terry Scott, Prees Farm LLC,
Curtis Mercer Remodeling Incorporated,
J. Stacy Hart Engineering, Doctors William and Linda Cooper, Delaware Street Rod Association, Finish Line Car Wash, Elaine Hall, Delmarva Decoy Collectors Association, Laurel American Legion Post number 19, the Carroll family,
in loving memory of Frank and Margie Walker,
Mount Pleasant United Methodist Church, Veterans of Foreign Wars Post number 8276,
in loving memory of Rick Batson,
Jimmy and Linda Messick.
Again, we appreciate all of you stepping up to the Shell Brothers Challenge as part of the Bless Our Children campaign.
If you'd like to help, send your card or donation to Bless Our Children in care of WBOC 1729 North Salisbury Boulevard, Salisbury, Maryland 21801, or you can donate to our website, blessourchildren.org.
Thank you for helping us lend a hand.
And together, we'll make the holidays this year a very special one.
Bless Our Children is administered by the Draper Holdings Charitable Foundation.
Now you're looking live into Lewes. We have one more check on the forecast after the break.
So we have the chill that's in the air for tonight. We're bracing for some fog early tomorrow morning up until about, let's say, 10 o'clock, so watch out for that. In Ocean City, we're at 46 degrees at this present time. Now we're going to drop back to 40 as early as 2 o'clock with a few scattered clouds beginning to develop throughout Ocean City. Ocean City is one of the places where the fog won't be so dramatic, so to speak, but the winds will be. We have gale wind warnings along the entire coastal region of the entire Delmarva Peninsula, bracing for 45-mile-per-hour winds, particularly Friday morning. Patricia Karen of Selbyville, congratulations. You're our umbrella winner, courtesy of Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling. Now you can keep up with your forecast by calling our weather line. The number to call is 443-880-9100. Your forecast is just a call away. Sponsored by the law offices of Brockstead, Mandalis, and Federico. Finally, here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast. Thursday, we kind of hold serve. Thursday is actually a pretty decent day. It's Friday morning where we have to have the morning red alert that's going to be in effect because of 45-mile-per-hour winds and rain possibly reaching up to 3/4 to an inch. And then we drop off precipitously for Saturday because Friday's going to be a backwards day. It'll be warm in the morning and colder as we progress throughout the day, and we'll drop all the way down to 36 Saturday.
All right, got it. Thanks, Paul, and thanks for joining us for the news at 11 tonight. You can find more news and weather on our Coast TV News app, and The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon is up next. We're back tomorrow at 5 a.m. Have a good one.